Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the channel. I really don't know exactly what we are going to be discussing tonight, but I really felt guided to get on and share some messages for someone who might be needing some type of a message tonight. So I am going to start by shuffling the energy oracle cards deck. Of course, all of these readings are technically timeless. So whenever you align with this reading, it's very likely that there is some kind of message contained within it for you. Now, of course, do keep in mind that it's actually your own intuition that is the guiding compass of your life experience. So always measure every message in every reading I create against your own intuitive voice within, and only take what you really feel a resonance with. So I'm going to start shuffling the cards and tuning into the energies. I'm actually feeling a very calm kind of energy tonight. This came out in the collective reading at 12 p.m. today as well. I said in that reading, it almost felt kind of like the eye of a storm, because many of us have been going through this kind of energetic roller coaster, and a lot of that has been because you've been picking up empathically on what the entire collective is experiencing, what people around you are experiencing. With community in the upright position, I actually feel like the spirit guides connected to the reading today are wanting to guide it in that exact direction to get us started here. So how the people around you or some environment around you could be impacting you in some way energetically. As I was preparing to do this reading, I actually heard a message in line with that, which is that the energy around you is being purified. This isn't just your environment physically, although many of you might feel guided to cleanse or purify your environment. I, for some reason, heard a message about someone possibly feeling guided to clean their living space, but in particular, whatever room you sleep in, it may be very beneficial to wash your sheets or blankets, the bed, kind of bedding that you sleep on. I know that's very specific. Someone I'm tapping into may have already been guided to do this, but also to do something to cleanse the air in your living space, but particularly again, where you sleep. So you can use whatever cleansing rituals work for you. Personally, I like to burn sage, and recently I purchased these sage incense sticks, and I feel such a kind of lifting of the energy after cleansing my space with these. So I would recommend doing whatever feels good for you. Of course, go with what feels aligned, but I am seeing something about clearing out or cleansing your space. And I feel this is because there have been potentially some stuck energies in your living environment, and a few signs of that can be having difficulty sleeping, feeling restless, particularly at night, feeling a kind of lack of motivation in your work and daily life, particularly if you work from home, feeling like you just can't get into a good, positive rhythm and routine. Again, of course, all of those things can have a myriad of different causes, but I do feel that for someone listening, one of those potential causes may actually be some stuck energy in your space. So my guides were showing me as I was getting that message that this clearing taking place, this clearing of the air, let's call it environmentally, isn't just happening at that physical level, but it's happening in your social circle as well. And I'm getting a wave of chills all over. I feel like this is actually the message that was the reason I felt so guided to do this reading, because just like I was talking about cleaning your space, potentially like washing the bedding, doing the laundry, doing the dishes, etc., just to clear the air, to cleanse the environment, your spirit guides and your higher self are cleansing your social circle. Now, I don't mean that in any kind of a negative connotation, because this is actually something that you yourself have been calling in at the higher self level. So although at times as you are noticing your social circle being cleaned out, it might feel a little disruptive. It might be a little bit triggering to your human ego self, like wondering, why is this happening? Or why is this happening now? But for whoever I'm speaking to, your higher self actually called this in, because what's happening is through this purification of the energy around you, particularly your social circle, which, by the way, includes not just friends, but also family members and romantic connections as well. And what I'm hearing is many of these people are not so much being forcibly cut out of your life as there is this energetic disconnect that is being created between the two of you, that is showing up in almost feeling as though you are kind of just not in sync or missing each other, until that leads in some cases to some kind of separation, to the two of you just not connecting as frequently in the physical world. I'm getting very specifically that there may have been certain people in your life that have carried a bit of a negative frequency or vibration, and I feel that there has been at least one person in your intimate circle. This could be a friend, a family member, a lover, but it seems like this person has been carrying a very negative, lower vibrational energy. And this person has been allowed to be in your space, to be in your world, to be in consistent communication with you. But I'm hearing your guides say, like, enough is enough. It's almost this message of they were allowed to be around you for a while, but now they are being disconnected from you. I'm seeing a bird being pushed out of the nest to learn to fly. And spiritually, that's what's happening to this person. They are being pushed out of your life because they are being taught how to do their own inner work and how to hold their own spiritually. And just like that bird learning to fly, the push here is meant to help them discover their own inner ability to lift their vibration. Because I do feel as though this person was actually utilizing you as a bridge to their own spiritual connection. Of course, they don't seem to be a person who is very interested in spiritual topics or materials. So to this person, in their own words, they would probably say that being around you makes them feel a certain way. And that's really a key phrase here. They will say things like, talking to you makes me happy, or you make me smile so much, or you always make me feel better. And of course, there is nothing wrong with having these other beautiful souls in our life who support our happiness and positive feeling. But the issue with this particular person is, again, it's almost like they were using you as a bridge to their own happiness. And the thing about it is, I feel like this person wasn't even really appreciative of you or grateful to you for being that bridge, because they were not even consciously aware that they were using you in that way. And I get that feeling as well from your energy, whoever I'm speaking to here. You may have felt very used by this person or by whatever this situation is that's coming up. For some of you, this cleansing of your life energetically may not even necessarily be a specific person. There is a chance that this could be a job being cut out of your life. This could be a kind of an opportunity that somehow just didn't work out. Whatever this thing is, though, what you need to know is you are being divinely protected. Of course, there is that phrase that rejection is divine protection. But I do feel like because you are someone who always keeps an open heart chakra center, you are someone who walks around with an open heart, and therefore you can trust what enters your life, and in this case, what is leaving your life. This has been a major theme as well in recent reading videos. Those of you who do tune in to our Monday, Wednesday, Friday collective readings are very much aware of this kind of Queen of Swords energy, this cutting people out, or the divine cutting people out of your life kind of energy that's been coming through recently. If you are new here and you aren't familiar with my reading style, I do channel general collective readings on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I do recommend tuning in on those times and days if it feels aligned for you, because, whoa, a card just flew out. We'll get to that. But because we also have a live chat feature during those events, and the live chat is particularly powerful because this is where we can all interact as a community, and of course you are all co-creators here, sharing your own beautiful, unique soul frequency with the channel. So by doing that through the live chat, we are actually, in a sense, manifesting for each other, mutually uplifting and supporting each other at that vibrational level. So the card that flew out while I was talking and sharing there was actually Goddess of the Moon in the reverse position. Now I'm hearing something about someone's hair. I don't know why. I'm seeing very long hair for someone. This may not necessarily be long hair. This could be just something unique or beautiful about your hair in general for someone I'm speaking to. I'm also now picking up on the energy of a divine feminine. Now, of course, these labels, divine feminine and divine masculine, are meant to connect with energies, not specific genders, and we all do have a balance of both within us. They can apply to our internal divine masculine or divine feminine, or an external person romantically or platonically, or even an external environment, energy, or situation. So all of these readings, of course, are only meant to connect you with what your intuition already knows. So with Goddess of the Moon reversed, especially if you resonate here more so with your divine feminine, there is something very powerful happening with your sacral chakra. And this, of course, is the seat of receptivity. I am going to be channeling from the angel number 1313 because I just saw this number come through, and wow, this number speaks to an energy shift. And this can also apply to our romantic lives and relationships. It can also be a sign that a powerful love soulmate, or of course could be a twin flame, is about to enter your life. Build positive energy in your body, mind, and soul so you can welcome the experience with ease and grace. What a really beautiful message. So I see that just as we were talking about the sacral chakra, which is that seat of receptivity, openness, sensuality, the connection to the self, the physical body, I'm seeing that you are very much focused internally in that way. With Goddess of the Moon reversed, you are focusing that powerful energy onto and into yourself. I see this card turned in the reverse because it's almost like it's pointing inward. However, it also has to be mentioned here that the message came up that as you are doing this, someone is actually feeling disconnected. For some of you, this could be multiple people. So what you're going to find is that people respond differently to your choice to really fully connect with your inner self, to fully cultivate that goddess energy within yourself, that sensual, receptive, open kind of energy. And so some are responding, I'm hearing with magnetism, feeling very magnetically drawn to that energy, attracted to that energy. But others are feeling triggered because they're sensing that energy shift that came through with the number 1313. They're sensing that you are shifting your focus and attention possibly away from them and back towards yourself. And I'm hearing trying to control. So know that whether they are doing this intentionally or unintentionally, I do feel it can be unintentional in many different cases, but regardless, anyone who is triggered by your choice to support and love yourself is really revealing that they are trying to control you in some way. And I feel like I'm hearing subtle manipulator. I don't know why that's coming through. You guys know I don't tend to channel many messages that we would consider to be negative, but I do feel like there's been this person around you, platonically or romantically, who has been a subtle manipulator in the sense that they've been subconsciously utilizing you as this bridge to their own spiritual connection, more positive feeling, all the while not even realizing that they're doing this and therefore underappreciating you in the process. So it's like not only were you feeling used, but possibly underappreciated by this person at the same time. So I'm getting you didn't even really need to cut them off, but you refocused all of your energy and attention on your inner self, on that self-love, on listening to your own intuition, staying open, staying present. And this person did not react well to it. They may have even tried to control or convince you away from your own intuitive guidance for a while. And ultimately, they may have chosen to disconnect from you or even to just leave your life or to drop communication. But I'm hearing calling your bluff. So do be aware that if you have felt someone tugging on your energy who recently pulled back communication or who left your life, and especially if you notice that they did this when you really began focusing on yourself, be cautious about not reacting to the energy that this person might be sending you, because I almost feel like they're trying to energetically, and again, this could be unintentional, but trying to energetically manipulate you through withdrawing their communication or their presence physically, trying to manipulate you into being the one to either apologize or to reach out to them or to give them even more of your time and energy when you've already been very firm about focusing that energy on yourself. And of course, as you should, because that's really where your intuition has been guiding you at this time. So I'm hearing that if you don't respond to this person attempting to get you to give to them again, they will actually re-enter your life because they're actually the one bluffing here. That's the strange message. It's like they're trying to call your bluff by cutting you off or pulling away or stopping communication. It's very ego driven though. This is very shallow, very superficial. And I feel that if you've been drawn to this reading, you've already seen right through this. Either subconsciously or consciously, you're already very much aware that this is going on. So yeah, this person with compromise at the bottom of the Ask Angels deck, the fact that this card was at the bottom of the deck tells me these are their hidden intentions. Their hidden intentions are they want to make you compromise. They want to make you give in and reach out to them. I'm almost getting like a desperation from this person energetically, but in the 3D, they might actually be coming off as distant or cold, which is why this is such a strange and complex energy dynamic. You might find yourself thinking about it a lot without meaning to, because I feel consciously you really know that you don't want to be giving this person your time or energy. But something about this has just felt so strange or so off to you that you've naturally found yourself thinking about it. And if this is the case, it's because the offness you're sensing is the disconnect, the difference between this person's true intentions, which are they're actually feeling very desperate to get you to reach out, to communicate. They're thinking that they're calling your bluff by pulling back or walking away, hoping that you'll compromise. But in truth, or in reality, in the physical 3D world, they are trying to make themselves seem cold or seem distant from you. So often, as one who is highly intuitive as yourself, when someone has such a dissonance between how they're really feeling energetically and how they're behaving physically, this can create this feeling of irritation within you because you can't quite place always exactly where the disconnect is. But as someone who's very intuitive, you can tell that there is a disconnect, that this person is not being authentic, meaning what they are saying or doing physically is not in alignment with how they are really feeling emotionally or energetically. So I am going to pull a few more cards to actually channel into just that, how this person is really feeling emotionally or energetically. But first, if you are resonating with the reading, I do want to share with you a powerful energy clearing tool, particularly because if you are dealing with this person, there is a lot of their energy around you at this time. And just as we talked about clearing out the energy of your space, it's equally important to participate in internal energetic hygiene. And one powerful way to clear and cleanse your energy and raise your vibration is through meditating with subliminals. So subliminals are audio meditation tracks that contain unconscious affirmations. And unlike traditional affirmations, these are actually intended to bypass the conscious filter of your mind. And the purpose of this is so that they can make deeper, more lasting impressions on the subconscious mind, which is so powerful because it's actually the subconscious mind that controls 95% of our thoughts, words, actions, and outcomes in life. So personally, I started meditating with subliminals about 5 years ago, and I have noticed every area of my life transforming in truly magical ways since I started using subliminals regularly in my daily routine. And because I'm so passionate about them, I've created my own library of them, which I now offer through my app, Sound and Soulful. So as you can see on the screen, on the app, I have over 130 subliminals for essentially every area of life. And when you sign up for a 7-day free trial account in the app, you can create your own custom private playlists. You can loop the subliminals overnight while you sleep, and you can even access the affirmations within each subliminal. So for this reading specifically and that energy clearing I was talking about, I would most highly recommend my 7 chakra clearing subliminal. This is incredibly comprehensive and will assist you in clearing out subconscious limiting beliefs in all 7 chakra centers. So the link to download my app, Sound and Soulful, is in the pinned comment and description box underneath the video. Okay, so let's channel back into this person's true thoughts and feelings. I'm hearing in some cases I'm hearing ulterior motives, like they may have wanted something out of you that didn't feel fair to you. It's almost like they were trying to push against the natural flow of the energy here. So, for example, this person may have wanted a romantic commitment or relationship with you when they weren't really in a place in their life to make that kind of an offer. So they may have just kind of stepped back or disconnected. For others of you, they may have wanted more of your time or your attention or something from you. But the thing about this is it felt like it was an unequal energy exchange. Like they were asking you for more than they were giving is what I'm getting here. But they, again, were seemingly completely unconscious of the fact that they were doing that. With Magician and the Mirror reversed and Storm Warning reversed, this is someone who you may have had some kind of soul connection with. This could be a twin flame or a soulmate. I do feel that, especially in the beginning, you found it very natural to let down your guard with this person. However, I do have to clarify, when I say this is a twin flame or a soulmate, what I mean is there is this soul similarity between you. This person could be soul family to you. This won't be for everyone. So if this is feeling not like a soulmate, if this feels more karmically based to you, that of course is how it resonates for you. But for someone I am speaking to here, this almost feels like a person who shares similarity to you at a soul level, but in the 3D, they live very on the surface or very superficially or in an ego-driven way. So they're not really connecting with that deeper aspect of their soul. However, because of, again, potentially that similarity in soul frequency, you may have found it very easy to let down your guard with this person. Again, especially in the beginning. And that might be why it is so challenging now with this person disconnecting or pulling back communication, because I'm hearing you may have shared your secrets with this person. You may have shared a lot about your life with them. And for a time with Storm Warning reversed, one or the both of you may have brought a lot of peace into the other's life, but it's just there was this imbalanced aspect to your connection where this person was either taking or asking for more than they were giving in return. And they weren't, I'm hearing again, like they weren't appreciating what you were doing for them energetically, because in general, they see the world very much at face value. And what this person is going to come to realize, by the way, is that you provided a lot more for them emotionally and energetically than they gave you credit for. I don't feel necessarily that this person has realized this yet. This could be speaking futuristically. Right now, it's almost like they're still in this energy of wanting you to be the one to come in and make amends, trying to kind of manifest you to reach out to them. But I feel they haven't really done that deeper introspection here yet to have the realization that they're going to have very soon, that you were providing them with much more than they appreciated you for, and they were actually taking a lot more than they were giving to you, particularly at that energetic and emotional level. They are also going to have some kind of possibly a spiritual awakening. This also could just be a wake-up call emotionally. They're going to have some kind of realization that dawns on them and almost like slaps them in the face in a sense. The realization is going to be around the spiritual nature of your connection. And with adjacent possibilities reversed, I also hear once in a lifetime. It's like this person saying connecting with you was a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I feel like I missed out. And that's why I'm saying here, if you don't respond to this person subtly trying to manipulate your energy, trying to get you to reach out, to make amends, if you remain in your open, relaxed, receptive state and don't respond to that attempt, this person is going to have this dawning realization. And I see them almost like coming back, rushing in. It might also happen sooner than you would think or imagine. With acceptance in the reverse position, Wow. And we have the card love. It's almost like this person's actions or behavior has caused some kind of separation between you that they ultimately are not going to want to accept. So it's like they self-sabotaged the situation here, but ultimately they aren't going to want to accept being apart from you because the love is going to be what breaks through here. Yeah, with the Five of Swords reversed. The Five of Swords upright is about someone just walking away, self-sabotaging. So that's definitely the energy this person has been in. But what they're going to be shifting into is more so that Five of Swords, or sorry, that's the Five of Swords upright. I don't remember which one I said. But the Five of Swords reversed is about this person compromising, wanting communication, wanting an end to the separation here between the two of you. So it's almost like they're going to be doing a complete 180, just like that card turning from the upright to the reverse position. They're going to go from thinking that they wanted to walk away, self-sabotaging this connection, trying to call your bluff here, to desperately wanting to re-enter your life, to communicate or to make some kind of a compromise here. So if this reading is resonating for you, I would love to hear from you in the comments under the video. Also, of course, if you are feeling that resonance, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. And I will be pulling one final card to close this reading from the Rumi Oracle. So what is one final card for the beautiful souls? I heard hold your ground. As if that wasn't clear enough in this reading. Beautiful soul tuning in here. You are making the right choice by remaining in this self-focused, self-love oriented state of being. And I actually feel like although this person right now might be tugging on your energy, trying to get you to be the one to reach out, ultimately your choice to remain focused on yourself is going to magnetically pull them back into your orbit. Now, of course, you can decide what to do with that or how to respond to them when they do come back in. And here we have the card Sacred Convergence. So I'm just going to read a little message here from the guidebook. Sacred convergence indicates a coming together of souls in alignment with a greater cause. This greater cause is both personal and impersonal. There is an aspect of joining together for a common purpose, although that purpose may not be immediately obvious at a level of day-to-day consciousness. For some reason, I heard get out of the way, and it's almost like, and this won't be for everyone, take this if it resonates, it's almost like there is a powerful soulmate or a twin flame wanting to enter or re-enter your life who is interrupting the stream of thought in this reading to say, like, get out of the way to this other person, which sounds kind of funny. This might actually just be the healed version of this person. Take it how it connects. But for many of you, this is someone who is trying to re-enter or enter your life at this like higher self level, but they've been blocked because of this lower vibrational person in your life who was underappreciating you. And that might be the reason why this person has now divinely been disconnected from you to clear the space for this other connection or this union to come in. Now, if that part of the reading is resonating, you'll definitely want to subscribe because I feel that's going to be the next reading that we do here. So stay tuned for more details on that potential new entrance of love coming into your life. But I am going to go ahead and close the reading here. Thank you so much to all of you for being co-creators here, for sharing your own powerful, unique, beautiful soul frequency with the channel. Of course, if you do feel resonance and would like to try out my 7-chakra energy clearing subliminal, the link to download my app is in the pinned comment and description box under the video. You can also search for Sound and Soulful in the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. So once again, I am sending you so much love. Have a beautiful remainder of your day, and I will connect with you here again in the next video.